I kind of walked into his office, and as I walked in, this, very, very professional, experienced surgeon went, oh my God, I have been waiting to see you. You have no idea. And this is how he's talking to me. Sit down. You have no idea what happened. And I'm like, okay, I'll sit. And David was with me, so I have a witness to all this. I sat across from him in his consulting room, and he told me what he had found when he opened up. And he basically said, Mel, I thought you were an alien. And I'm like, what? He said, when I opened you up, not one single vital organ was where it was supposed to be. Not one. I had to find them. I really thought, where has this alien come from? Right? He said, and then the sense took over, and I thought, no, something's happened here. He found my organs, and he had to move them back into position, obviously. So what he said was that every organ in the abdominal cavity had been pushed, displaced, shunted out of its natural anatomical position by scar tissue, by the accumulated weight of years of internal scar tissue. Adhesions. That's what they are called when they are significant scar tissue inside your body. They're called adhesions. And they had been silently, steadily growing inside me, thickening, tightening, binding things together, pushing things apart, and completely without my knowledge. My organs were holding on, he said, by a thread. Any later, you wouldn't have been here. Holy shit, right? I think I was in a bit of shock because I had no idea. The only things that had been bothering me in recent weeks was I was very bloated, and I couldn't understand why I was so bloated because I was eating well, eating healthily, and I wasn't eating. I was specifically, in fact, not eating any foods that I knew would bloat me, like bread or anything like that. But that was, when looking back, my only clue. And you don't really think much of bloating. Anyway, basically, the blood supply to sections of my bowel had been compromised. It was a life-threatening bowel obstruction. If it hadn't have been operated on that night, that specific night, that particular time, the outcome would have been different. So as I said, he saved my life. I haven't told that many people actually about the full detail of that conversation. I might have mentioned it in passing or referenced it in context, but actually now sitting in the studio I think it's time to say it simply and plainly and without minimising it. On the night of Sunday the 28th of May 2017, I came very close to dying. The reason, the cause, was scar tissue. Adhesion.